Hello, everybody. So, today, I'm just gonna turn the sound down. It's too loud in my ears. I'm gonna be doing my casual, classic super adventure of taking requests. But while I wait 12-15 minutes, I'm gonna keep working on a contract that I have. And I'd like to get it done in time for the Montreal Comic-Con, because that would be nice. Let's fill that in. And this too. Good. I'm on the right layer. I wasn't sure if I was on the right layer for a second there. There we go. That looks like a little bit of my line art. Let's see if I can erase it. Yeah, there we go. And this too. Jeez. All these little things I didn't notice before. Alright. Well, there's a lot of detail in this drawing, so it's easy to get, like, held up on it, not know what I'm doing, make mistakes. I'm actually gonna add... Actually, no. No. That's good like that. Yeah. Right here. So this is one of my all-time favorite Transformers of all time. All time. And I wasn't... For the longest time, I kind of put off ever drawing a drawing like this. Just because of the incredible amount of detail that would be required to do it. But when I went on the internet and I looked up really cool pictures of Devastator, I realized there's not that many. There's really not enough, actually. So that's when I stopped and thought, okay, there's not enough Devastator illustrations, and if ever I was going to draw Devastator, now's the time. I mean, he's loved by all. He's so sweet. Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring that in, like this. I don't like it so much like that. Oh yeah, I could do it like that. Whoops. Keep pressing the delete button by mistake. What I want to be pressing is the paint button. No, I want to get rid of that. Let's go in here. Press all the way down. I keep pressing the wrong button. There we go. That'll be better. I'm not doing it. Let's pull this up a bit more. That's better. I can't have it be so, like, cut off. Wrong side again. Jeez. Alright, let's... there we go. That's going to be much better. There we go. It's too much. I think I'm just going to leave it like that. There's a lot of stuff going on over here anyway, so if anything, maybe I should just make that darker. All around. There we go. Alright, I was working on that one up here. we go. That should look good. Yeah. So the thing about Devastator, unlike all my other drawings, like I do love doing cell shading. I try to do that as much as possible because it fits my art style, especially with the fact that I put a lot of like heavy line art in everything I do, and it just looks better for it. But on Devastator, it's a little different. Like it's weird because I use the wand tool for like the whole thing, and I don't normally do that. But for him, it works really well, and so it's gonna take a lot longer to do everything like this, but it'll look nicer, so it's totally worth it. For those of you that are like, oh my gosh, that's a sweet Devastator drawing, can I please have that on my wall? Yes, you may. I will have it at the Montreal Comic Con, which is this weekend. And if you want to find out information about where my seating is and all that sort of thing, then you can always check on my Facebook account or my DeviantArt account, and I post everything up on those websites. And I have all the links in my description. Let's fill that in. Alright, let's fill that in a little more. There we go, that's cool. Now I'm going to grab that. Alright, he's got this whole hook thing. Let's start off with the little hook over here. Fill that in. So I will be taking drawing requests, but in like 6-7 minutes from now. Let's just get rid of a little bit of this. There we go, that's better. Alright. So yeah, when I color transformers, because I use this tool to do like the whole thing practically, it's very long, and though like I said the results are really nice, it's not the same as drawing. Like I love like getting in there with my brush and doing stuff, and I am going to still do that a little bit, but I'm not going to do it yet. I'm going to do it in a little bit. Like I'm going to wait till I'm done doing the cell shading on everything, and then I'm going to go over certain parts here and there. Hey man, hey yo, how you doing? didn't need to go that far out. But this needs to be a little higher, and I'd like this to be straight. Or at least perpendicular with the other line I have. There we go. But I'm going to bring that in a little like this. That's better. Doing good. Alright, that's good to hear. Whoops. There we go. And if for any reason you want access to my Sweet Devastator drawing, but you can't get it because you can't go to any of my conventions, I will be offering it out as a Patreon illustration, but not this month. I have other drawings for this month. Devastator is going to be like next month at one point. Or I mean, yeah, month of August, I believe. Maybe the month after, I'm not sure. There we go. I wonder if I'm the only one here. It says that there are currently 2 people that are watching right now. But you are the only one that's speaking. Yeah, maybe maybe YouTube's not the best place for doing my live streaming. I thought it'd be really cool to do it here. It's just I had a lot of people that were watching me on Facebook, and then the switch to here, it's kind of like, I don't know. I thought it'd be cool to switch to YouTube. Like, there's a lot of things that I like more about YouTube than I like about Facebook for live streaming. But Facebook is where I have people following me. Yeah, this is looking really good. Thank you. Well, it is the week of July the 4th. Yeah, that's true. But it's Tuesday. I mean, I don't know. It's not like it's actually the holiday today. Alright, let's see how that looks. Yeah, that's good. I'm going to have to go over it again too with a darker color to get into certain areas that I'd like to make a bit darker. Oh. Yeah, let's put this over here like that. I'm not gonna push my luck. The magic wand tool is such a fickle mistress on Photoshop. You never know when it's going to work or if it's just not gonna work. So I really try my best to not go too far out with it. Though I do love using it. I mean, this is fun. It's just, like I said, I'd much rather be drawing right now than filling in colors all day long. But, hey, it is what it is. There we go. Okay, actually I'm gonna fill up a lot of this part here with black. Let's go in like that and just fill that up. And all of this is gonna be dark. There we go. That's good. Fill that in. That's weird. I was sure I'd filled that in properly. Whatever. Just switch brushes. There we go. Go. I don't like this. Let's change it up. There we go. Alright, let me just fill in a bit of this. Come on. Let's try that again. There we go. There we are. So once I'm done putting in all this darker color, then I gotta go over areas with an even darker color. And then after that, no, something's not working out the way I want it to. Whoops. Alright, that's my mistake. And then after that, then I go over it all with a lighter color. This is super annoying. How am I gonna... Okay, whatever. Let's do that. I believe the part that's darker is this right here. There we go. Sounds like fun. Yeah. Well, like I was saying before, like because this is really like filling in colors and it's less drawing. Normally, when I do this sort of thing, I actually watch like movies and TV shows and stuff because this is kind of like it's not good for my brain. These are going. Oh, this whole piece comes down here. Yeah, I forgot I had done that. Alright, let's fill in the shading here. But yeah, like I said, it also looks really good. It's gonna feel like that. It'll have that 80s Transformers feel with that kind of shading. this piece. Whoa. My tablet's moving around on me. It's kind of hot in my apartment, so it's starting to get a little sticky. I might put the air conditioning on. Did that not go from the bottom? Oh, come on. It's weird that it's so noticeable. Like such a small little line. That's good. Now I'm just gonna fill this part here in. Whatever, I'll just fill it in. Whoops. There we go. And then I'll just fill it in with my brush. With my brush. There we go. Yeah, it's weird that it's doing that. Alright. Oh, I'm scared my tablet might not be working properly anymore. I've been having a lot of issues with it lately. There we are. Let's fill this part here in. I think it'll look nicer if this is a little darker over here. Oh geez, it's 7:10. Okay, so if you have anything that you would like me to draw for you today, please write it in the comments and I'll hop to it. How about Asuka from Evangelion? Alrighty, I can do that. Alright, let's just save this and go to my next drawing. Whoops, there we go. That's better. Alright, let me just look up Asuka. Well, it doesn't have to be a mashup. I can just draw Asuka. Oh, that'd be funny. Alright, I got a good idea for the mashup on Asuka. It just sort of came up by accident, but it's funny. You like the mashup idea? Yeah, it's fun drawing mashups. Alright, so I've got a good one for her. She's really thin, Asuka. I have trouble drawing like really petite or thin women. I'm going to draw Asuka from Evangelion, but dressed up as Asuka from WWE. Whoa, that's not the right eraser. Just switch it up here. There we go. It's going to be a little smaller. I'm gonna give her one of those, oh yeah, kind of poses that they're always doing in wrestling. Check these goods out. She's not particularly super muscly, this character, like Asuka from Eva either. Although I've no doubt she's in good shape. I mean, to pilot those things, I assume that you do rigorous working outs and trainings. But then again, maybe not, because Shinji was pretty small. Let's bring the head up a bit. I have this thing where I keep making my circle too low these days. Let's bring you up here like that. There we go. Alright, Yo, Eric. Hey, yo. What's going on, man? No, don't put too much detail just yet. She's got something on her arm here. Guess she's got it on the other side too. How you doing? Still gonna give her her little bunny pieces that they wear in Ava. I'll work that better on my next, when I work the sketch on top of this sketch. For now, I just gotta get like the basest outline. My drawing tablet is super sensitive. I think it might be falling apart on me. I don't want to buy a new one, it's too expensive. And I just bought a new computer. Not too much. Just turn my YouTube channel to be able to follow your stream. Cool, man. Do you think it was better on Facebook when I was doing everything? Or do you think that on YouTube is better? Like, what's your personal opinion on this? Let's bring this down a little. Even it out a little. Bring that over here like that. And maybe bring this eye a little over here. Long sleeve shirt. You a warrior of heat? I have air conditioning. It's super cold in my place. It's so cold. Oh, if only I had like a big sweater or a jacket I could wear. You know what? I think next week I'll turn up the air conditioning just for this hour and I'll wear a big winter jacket. That would be so funny. And then I'll have a huge bill for that month. But it'll be worth it for the sweet joke. Let's say Facebook was easier for the only reason people are more used to Facebook. Well, you have spoken. So I might go back to using Facebook very soon then. Because, yeah, this is my fourth YouTube one. And I don't have a lot of people that come on. So it's a little disappointing. Alright, let's bring that in. Maybe, yeah, I don't know. Let me find some reference of Asuka from Ava. No, not eye patch Asuka. Regular Asuka. There we go. That looks good. You know what? Her eyes are too big. That's my problem. It wasn't that they were too far apart or anything. It's just that they're too large. That's better. Now I'm gonna make her whole head bigger. No, the face. There's a lot about this face that's bugging me. Let's bring that out like that. Alright, now we're starting to get somewhere. Try and mash up the two. Two characters. I'll try and mix them up. Really mash them up. I won't just have somebody cosplaying somebody. Not this time. That's like the easy way to do it. I'm gonna try and fuse Asuka with Asuka. Can't forget the line that goes across her face. That's very unique. So sorry, had a mini troublemaker to change and put on pajamas. Now we are here to watch, have a good time. Cool! So, right now I'm working on a picture of a character from an anime called Evangelion, and I'm mashing them up with another character, or her name is, sorry, the show is Evangelion, the character's name is Asuka, and in the process of looking for Asuka, I found a picture of Asuka from WWE, and I'm trying to mix them up together. Alright, let's get in there. No, this is too light. I mean, too dark. There we go. That's much better. I needed it lighter. That's a good idea. Yeah, I thought it'd be funny. Oops. Who is the other girl? The other girl, her name is Asuka from WWE. Getting used to the new Computron? Yep, I am. There's like a bunch of things about it that bug me, but most of them are like they're all things that have to do with Photoshop on the PC versus Photoshop on the Mac. I find it's a lot more efficient on a Mac than it is on a PC. And I'm not talking hotkeys because I can set up my own hotkeys and change them up. It's other things. Oh, and like I was saying before, my tablet is starting to get old, so it's not working super well. And I'm very frightened that it'll stop working on me any day now. See, like how I just had that random black blotch that showed up when I drew her nose? That's the sort of thing that happens when your tablet is getting old. Like every now and then when I'm trying to do something smooth like this, I'll get like a of color, and it's like that's because there's like a part of my tablet that's dead, and there's more parts of it dying every day. But I use it a lot over the course of the past like 7 years, I think I had it. My tablet. Anyway, I got my tablet when I got my older computer, but I thought for sure it would last a little longer. I don't know. I might call like customer support and see if there's something I can't do about it. Actually, let's do... No, it doesn't matter. The crayon the other day, and now the tablet. I know it's terrible because the pen that broke on me costs me like $100 to get a new one, and now the whole tablet stops working, and it's like $800 for a new tablet. So I could have saved that $100 and just gone to get a new tablet. And I was thinking about doing it, and I was like, nah, I'm not gonna get a new tablet. Mine's still okay. And then over the course of like the past few weeks, I'm having a lot of trouble. I knew I should have done the hair on another layer. I knew it, and I didn't do it because I don't think things through all the time. Oh well, whatever. It's not so bad. There we are. That's fine. It's all sketchy anyway. No. Nope, this isn't working out. I don't know what's going on with my drawing skills. Maybe I've been spending too much time drawing that transformer, and it's like messing up my flow. But so you think it's a configuration on a clone versus Apple who would plug a play? I don't understand. Sorry, I don't understand what you're asking. If you mean like why I prefer the way it runs on an Apple over a PC, it has to do with the whole UI. The whole UI on the Apple is just more user-friendly when you're drawing. Clone equals a computer built by you. You mean like if I made this into like an Apple computer, like with my PC I turned it into an Apple? I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna adapt. Apple, you have nothing to configure. Well, I don't have anything to configure on the PC. Like the Photoshop itself works differently on, like completely differently on a Mac than it does on a PC. It's not like I was saying, it's not just the whole thing about hotkeys and changing this. It has to do with the program itself is different. You know, like the way I'm able to access, move, or certain things that happen when I use certain buttons, or like even like I have like a row where I can click on things and I can work with them with my layers and stuff. On a Mac, it's almost the same but different, and it's much more efficient. That like the few things that are different on a Mac about it are just easier, and I don't know why they wouldn't make it the same for the PC and the Mac. It's literally, it doesn't make sense. So I don't know. I don't know why they wouldn't make them the same. Okay, this drawing is turning out awful. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry, guys. Today I'm not in the zone at all. Like I said, I've been drawing a bunch of transformers, a single transformer for an entire week, so like almost 2 weeks now, and I'm burnt out, and I have the Montreal Comic Con in like a week, so I'm just not able to draw anymore. Oh my gosh, this is hideous. I kind of want to erase this drawing and start again from scratch. So I will. Let's start that over. Looks like we're only doing one drawing tonight. Oh, that's such a disappointment. Maybe I can just work over my sketch, because my sketch kind of looks... Oh, no, I'm not going to do that. Sorry. It's just, this sucks. Oh, man. Spending so much time doing this Transformers drawing that I'm, like, not able to draw anymore. It's really getting to me. Okay, let's put that in like that. Just like this. And I'm super hungry because I haven't eaten anything like all day. Alright. Alright. Just gonna make it really sketchy. That'll look a little nicer. Maybe your brain is telling you to take a break. No. I've taken breaks. I'm just tired. Like, even with my breaks, it doesn't matter. Okay. Don't take a break. They fight more. More blood, yar. Yeah. I think it's just... It's like a lot of... I don't know. Okay, so... Making a Patreon account and drawing tons and tons of pinups and taking a whole bunch of commissions is fun. But the problem is it's not paying enough to be able to cover the rent, cover my computer, cover anything. So I'm starting to wonder why I do it. Like, especially this, like the live streaming, I like doing this. I have a good time, but like currently there's 3 people watching this thing. And so I don't know, like, is like the amount of work that I put into doing these sort of things, I don't know if it's worth it for the incredibly low amount that I get back out of it. Like, I keep telling myself, okay, I'll just do it, and after like maybe a year or 2 it'll pick up, you know, and it'll get somewhere. But the problem is it's been a whole year now that I've been doing this and I haven't gotten anywhere, which is unfortunate. And like I said, I can't afford my rent or anything, so I'm gonna have to look for a job, like a part-time job doing something. And if I'm doing a part-time job, that cuts into my drawing time. So now if it's gonna cut into my drawing time, do I let it cut into my... Do I keep running Patreon and keep trying to make the whole thing work and keep doing my live streaming and doing free sketches for people, or do I stop all of it, do my part-time job working at some random job that has nothing to do with my career, and just keep working on my comic book on the side, and one day I'll have more of it done. So that's kind of where I'm at right now. So I'm really like, I don't know, I'm not in the zone. I'm just not in the zone. Because I feel like I'm getting, like, there's not much of a reason for me to be. It's a lot of work. And I know it's a lot of work. It's just burning the candle at both ends for like several years and not getting much to show for it. It's hard. And I love the support of everybody that I have that's following me and that's doing everything for sure right now. That's amazing. It's just, I don't know, like I do so much advertising and I put as much money and time as possible into my comic and into doing these drawings and into everything, and it's just, I don't know. You know, like I have friends that'll work hardly any hours and get paid so much. I think Patreon is more worth it, but how much visibility it give you? It doesn't give me any visibility whatsoever. I have to get visibility elsewhere and then be like, hey, check out my sweet Patreon account. No, I don't like this. Okay, that's a little big. Let's make this smaller. Like that. And let's cut this out, because I know I just drew that to be like that, but I don't like it. Oops, deleted everything. Let's do that over again. Let's bring that in like that. I see what you mean. Do you think live streaming for 8 hours each day would be a place can talk with you and with each other? Maybe that would create a place where we could hang out. No. My dilemma with live streaming is that it drains me. It drains me way too much. Like, doing like little sketches for like an hour tires me out because I have to be like super creative and on the ball. But the thing is that when it comes to like thinking up ideas and drawing and all that, I work better without having to constantly look over and worry about music and things like that. Like I would go nuts if I had to live stream all day every day. But I'm sure if I did it, then after like a few months it might get some popularity, but 8 hours is still really intense. But I had thought about doing it. I thought I started thinking maybe I should just live stream more often. Like put in like an extra hour here, an extra hour there. It's just, again, it's way too much work. Like, it just tires me out. Oh my goodness. Like, you see this line right here? That's my tablet being broken. That I didn't draw that line, and there's no texture, I mean, to it, or there's no like depth to it. It's just like a flat line. Unfortunately, that's my tablet falling apart. There we go. Anyway, I'm sorry guys, I'm normally a lot more upbeat than this. It's just I'm tired and having a rough day. I was almost hesitating, just not doing this tonight. But I can't do that. Though in truth, I'm not liking the whole YouTube thing. I might start doing it on Facebook again. Facebook, I had a lot of people following me and watching me, so it was just more upbeat. Did you hear about the new Ant-Man? Nope. Why, is there something about it? I don't know. I haven't heard anything about the new Ant-Man. I just haven't had time to do anything. All I've been doing is pretty much just drawing. Whenever I take time off, I'll play like a video game that I really like, or I'll hang out with my girlfriend, that sort of thing. Oh wow, I made another layer for this, but I didn't use the other layer, so... Oh wait, yes I did. Phew. Can't make that line. Not from that angle. There we go. I asked because the actor was cool and I wanted to know if you heard it was any good or would follow the tales of the comic. Never. No, I'm not a huge Ant-Man fan. I thought that the movie was like... It was only okay. When I saw it in theaters, I enjoyed it because it was cool seeing all the things get bigger and smaller and all that. Like, it was fun how they played with that in the cinema. But ultimately, it wasn't my kind of movie. It was just more of Marvel doing Marvel. Like, jokes, 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 jokes. And I do like that actor. It's just... I guess... You know what? I think I'm just sick of... I'm just done with Marvel movies. Like, I went to go see... the Infinity War, and I was so disappointed with Infinity War. that I was just like, I'm done. Which is a shame, because I really, really liked Black Panther. It was like the first one that kind of felt a little different. But yeah, I really didn't like that one, and since then I'm like, I'm done with all the Marvel films. I'm not gonna go see any of them anymore. Which is crazy, because I don't see Star Wars movies anymore either. Like, essentially, I'm just done with Disney. They always do the same things over and over again. They're like, this works, so let's just do it for every single movie ever. They did the same Hasbro did with Transformers back in the day. Explain. Are you talking about, like, the Transformers movies? Because those are awful, too. The difference is that Disney, okay, like, Disney's, like, recipe that they use for movies like Guardians of the Galaxy and, oh, yeah, they're not holes, okay. Guardians of the Galaxy and all those other movies like that, it's basically the movie Pirates of the Caribbean. So they use the same kind of writing, the same kind of jokes. They hire like a good actor to show up and play this like outlawish, outlandish character. And that's your Star-Lord, your Iron Man, even your Doctor Strange. So and like the style of jokes that they write are all the same too. So it's not to say that every film that they do, it's like, I'm not going to be like, oh, all their movies are terrible. Like, I like some of them. It's just that a lot of them are the same thing, just rehashed. Like, they just change the names, places, and dates, and they're like, this is a new movie, but it's not a new movie. It's the same movie that you just watched. And it's Pirates of the Caribbean. Sorry, I'm talking when Hasbro killed the main characters to introduce new characters. Oh, you mean back in the 1986 Transformers animated movie where they killed off Optimus Prime and everybody, and then they came out with all the new ones after. Well, in retrospect, that was an awful idea to do, but the movie itself is super, super good. Like, that Transformers 80s movie with all the deaths in it is what made that movie such a good film. It was so intense. They did such a great job with that movie. And visually, it was really appealing, too. I really like that movie. Okay, let's just make her a little bigger. Ooh. There we go. Alright, I'm going to put a little bit of color in her hair, and then that'll be it. Just so that we know she's like a mix between that other character. So, does anybody else would like me to draw something else on here? Like, let me know in the comments. Tell me if there's anything you'd like to see me draw, and I will do another sketch. I know it's already 8 o'clock, but I don't care. I'm going to do another one anyway. It's not fun that I only got to do one sketch today, just because I wanted to restart it. Ah, the line. You know what? I'm going to do that with color. Let's grab some blue. Oh, it's not even blue. It's black that she has. Alright, whatever. I'll just fill up her hair color then. Yeah, just wish the new ones were as good. Oh, man, I totally agree. I'm a huge fan of the old 1986 Transformers film. It was such an awesome movie. And it was so, like, anyway, they didn't hold back. And it was really just all around good. And the thing is that with the new Marvel film that's out where they, like, kill off all these characters, well, they're not really dead. They're all gonna come back. Are you kidding me? Like, Black Panther just came out, and it was a super smash hit. Like, it did really well, Black Panther, in the box office. And they're not gonna kill off, like, the guy who made them tons of money, who's, like, the future of their film industry for, like, all the superhero stuff. There's no way they would ever do that. So they're all going to come back for sure. Spider-Man probably won't because Sony's deal with them is done, but maybe he will. You never know. How about Samus? Yeah, Samus is cool. I'm down to do a Samus. It's because my brush is at 70%. That's why I'm having trouble here. I'm just going to leave it like that. Let me grab some red real quick. Oops, sorry. Phone's ringing. Who is Asuka fusioned with? Asuka is fusioned with a character from WWE's wrestling named Asuka. So if you look up like on Google WWE Asuka, that's who I'm fusioning her with. I gotta put that line across her face. That's like very important. Hold on, I keep having somebody call me over and over again. I just have to tell them I'm live streaming. There we go. And hopefully they'll stop. Very nice. Thank you. And if I was going to color it in, oh man, I could go to town on this. That'd be sweet. Because then you'd get to know even more that that's the character I'm trying to imitate. I could have all like the shininess all around her. But unfortunately, I don't have time for that. Okay, let's try this again. I'm going to do another layer on this. Oh my goodness. Sorry. Alright, I can't do a line. Like doing a line side like this when you're like this with like a, it doesn't work. Like going from up to down is a lot easier. There we go, that looks nice. Maybe there's House on Fire. Bang! I don't think so. There we go. I think I'm just going to leave her like that. Actually, maybe I can just grab this, because it's still not right, and just move it like this. There we go. Now we're talking. And I can bring it up just a little. Maybe a little more. There we go. Bam. Alright, so, next drawing, we've got Samus. What else? Who should we mix Samus from Metroid with? Oh, why would that? Okay. Samus and Mega Man. Okay. Do I need reference for... I don't think I need reference for Mega Man, but I might need... Oh man, this could look pretty good. Alright, let me start off by making my brush a little bit thicker, like a little darker. A character from the game. No, this isn't working. My brush is too big. There we go. I know I have a Samus amiibo somewhere. Oh, my neck. I don't really know where it is, so I'll have to find out. I'm gonna find my reference for Samus Online. Okay, let's get that a little closer, actually. Oh no, my brush isn't the right brush. Here we go, let's erase this. There we go. So, I'm gonna do like a nice big brush, a nice big circle like this. That'll be her Mega Buster. We'll have her hand like this, which won't be as big. That amiibo is amazing. Which one? There's a few that are pretty awesome. Like, I think all the Metroid amiibos are amazing, actually. Because I've got like the Samus one where she's like got like the fist like this. It's super awesome. It's probably my favorite amiibo. And then I also have the other one where she's just got like her arms like outside of her kind of thing. And then I have the one where she's like jumping with the gun, but she's in her Zero suit. This isn't working. Nope, this isn't gonna work. I'm gonna redo it. I redo things a lot. Like when I don't like something, I'm like, nope, erase it, start over. Sometimes I'll rework something over and over again. The problem is that I can't seem to think of like a good pose for something like this. But I thought of a good one this time. I was talking about one where she is crouched and holding up her gun. Yeah, that's from like Metroid Returns, like Samus Returns, Metroid 2. Yeah, I love that one. I'm gonna draw this like Mega Man. Like before I had like this other idea I was gonna do, and the more I was doing it, I was like, if I was gonna spend a lot of hours doing that, then I think it would have been really nice. But because I know I wasn't gonna spend a lot of hours doing it, and it's just like a quick sketch, it won't look nice. It won't look the way I want it to. Like adding a whole bunch of crazy forced perspective and stuff like that to an illustration that should only take me like a half an hour to do. Boy, I sure would love to have those amiibos. That'd be really cool. You know what? I'm gonna go get them. It's gonna be super helpful. I'll be back in a second. Because I have a Mega Man one too. So at least now I've got a good reference for Mega Man, good reference for Metroid and all that, and Samus, I mean. And no one said anything about giving Samus a specific type of suit, so I don't know here. Hold on. I'm gonna give her suit anyway. I think it'll be nice like this. Let's try and get the helmet down. No, that's too Mega Man-y. I don't want it to feel like Mega Man. I want it to feel like Samus. I have like one circle piece like that. A line that goes around this like that. Nice. Yeah, I got Mega Man and Samus right here. And in case, I have my Zero Suit one too. And the other one I was talking about is this one. I love this one. I love all of them. Oh, and I also they also came out with one that was actually the Metroid, and that one's really cool as well. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this more of an oval, because on Samus it's more of an oval. Give her hair, a little back ponytail. The little various suit piece, so it kind of feels like it's her breasts at the same time. I'll have this piece coming like that, this piece spikes up like that. The giant circle pieces that are classic Mega Man-y on the outside. There we go. I'm going to put a line that goes across this. That'll be nice like that. Let's see here. Let's bring that in a bit more. Looks awesome. Thanks, man. Erase some of this. Get that oval in there. That shoulder sure is in the way. She has to have those big shoulders. I'm gonna have to switch it up a bit. Let's try making her eye. Oh, no, but that big eye, that's so Mega Man. Alright. What the? That's not the right. How was I on that tool? That's so weird. Let me just check this out. It's gonna go in like that. There, there, and there. Does she have something unique on this gun? I still gotta make it look Mega Man-y, so maybe I could just add this piece here. And she's all like, "Take that!" Alright, let's give her the... Looks amazing. Thank you. I still don't know about that face. I like how she's looking and she's turning back like that, but that shoulder, man. I don't like how it's covering up like her whole face. Let's make that come out a little more. No, I don't like that. Let's erase this. The hand's in a good spot. There we go. Ooh, my hand hurts. No, I don't like that. Okay, I could do something like that. It's good. I think I'm gonna have the foot coming straight down like that. It's gonna be more dynamic. Work that ass a little and paint her suit orange. I don't know, this is all okay. The problem that I'm having is this leg piece. If I have that like that, I could bring that in like that. Bam, we got Samus. Alright, let's lower this down and sketch on top of that. A nicer sketch. The blonde hair will help too. I don't know if I'm gonna color this thing in. Like, I don't mind adding a little bit of color, but coloring in the whole suit and everything, that's gonna take me another hour. I don't think I have the time for that. That was the only sketch. I was so in the movement of the drawing, I was very into it. Cool, man. I'll do that later. Let's just save, because I haven't done that in a while. No. There we go. I'm gonna have to move this down like this if I want to make this gun look really chubby. There we go. Man, I can't see anything anymore. It's getting super dark in my place. Okay. Let's see here. Alright. Sorry, I'm back. My phone died. Are you watching everything on your phone? No, that's not good. Okay. There we go. I'd love to draw like Mega Man versions of all sorts of things. Drawing Mega Man characters is super fun. I used to do it all the time when I was younger. Like, if you were to go through one of my sketchbooks from the age of like 8 until 18 years old, there's just full of Mega Man stuff. Mega Man X, regular Mega Man. I would invent my own Mega Man characters. Yeah, I had to. I put down Leanna for the night. She was cranky tired, so I was watching you while giving. Oh. Alright. I was at 40% when I started. I guess YouTube is harder than Facebook for live stream. Yeah, I'm going to do it all on Facebook in the future. I'm going to go back to Facebook. Did you invent your own weapon? No. I used the sort of things that were on the Metroid gun, but I just modified them so it stayed like it was a mix between her weapon and Mega Man's weapon. I didn't want it to be too detailed, so I made it round and chubby. And I added like the wiring that she has on the bottom underneath the piece that she has here. And then she's got like this thing that comes out of the bottom. So I essentially just made it her weapon. It's just I made it at the same time look a lot like Mega Man's. Let's delete that sketch. You know what my dilemma is with adding color to her? I think she's gonna just look like Zero from Mega Man X. Blonde hair and everything. But I got a bit of an idea of something I can do to switch that up a bit. Oh, I shouldn't have made that red. That was a mistake. Oh well, I'll fix it later. All this red isn't working. It needed to be orange, but I'm colorblind, so I made a mistake from the beginning. But I'll fix this once I'm done putting it all down. What the? Oh, darn it, I should have... Whatever. Alright. Maybe I'll leave the top parts all red, and I'll just put the orange here. Now let me just see what it would look like if I made up a visor for her. Not like that. That's cool. No, that's not good. That's too many of those little lines. That's okay like that. I'm just gonna leave that like that though. Well, it looks amazing. I'm talking back in the day, but the weapon looks awesome. Thanks. What do you mean, like, back in the day? Like, did I invent my own types of weapons? In my comic book, I invented a whole bunch of my own type of weapons. Oh no, this isn't the right layer. Whatever. It'll all end up being in the same layer at the end of the day anyway. Oh, no. Keep using this color for this right here. And this. You said you invented all sort of Mega Man. Did you invent a new weapon too? Oh yeah, I did. I invented a whole bunch of like Mega Man characters that all had their own kind of abilities. And oddly enough, there's like a few that came out Mega Man 11 and newer Mega Man games that were really similar to what I had done. Alright, now I gotta get some green up in here. So let's put a little bit of green in here, a little bit in there, the green here in the eye pieces. Eye pieces, I don't know why I called them that. And some green down here. But yeah, in Mega Man, one of my favorite characters was Cutman. I just love Cutman. And so one of the characters I had made was kind of like Cutman. I mean, I was young, right? So you can only be so creative when you're like a little kid. And so he was like Cutman, but he had like hands like Exactos, and he would like stab you, and then he could break off the tip and then get more that come out. And then he could shoot out pieces, like the little tips that he would break afterwards that he shoots at you. Oh no, because I had done this here like this by mistake. There we go, let's just do that like that. Alright, so I think we're done here. Looks good with the green visor. Mega Metroid. And now I gotta sign it. So, this was super fun, as usual. All my information is in the description if you would like to follow me on Facebook, on Patreon. If you like, I always appreciate if you hit that like or that subscribe button. Although there's a pretty big chance I'm gonna get back to doing all my sketches on Facebook. Anyway, if you want access to any of the sketches that I've done today and like a high resolution file, you can get them all on my Patreon. I give them out, and all you have to do is follow me for $1 a month. That's nothing. And I give out all my sketches, and I also give out 2 like super nice pinups, one of which will be my Transformer one that I'm working on currently. That is awesome. You're a great creative mind, Eric, and that is amazing. Thanks. Oh, almost forgot to put a little bit of gray up in here. Oh no. There we go. And then maybe add a little bit of white over here. So I'll see you all next Tuesday, same time, same place, maybe same place. If not, it's going to be on my Facebook. But it's always at the same time. I mean, I have like my, as my cover page for my picture for this show, like this episode, I actually have my like calendar. I always make a calendar and I put it on Facebook and I put it on my DeviantArt as well. So have yourselves a super awesome night and take care.